Hello guys, and welcome back into another episode of the Kingdom Come Deliverance. My name is Pale Blood, and we're gonna continue in our main quest. What is the main quest again? Just in the murder of the limping guy, isn't it? Can we actually go in if you can still? Okay, let's have a look. Better look. Okay. That's yeah. Zradce. So in Czech language, it means a traitor. I know why, because I'm Slovakian. I can speak Czech language as well. Looks like they did open his goods up. We can actually inspect it, looks like. The bailiff, do we need to talk to him at all? At the moment, probably not. We can lockpick this, we can practice it I guess, but then again we'll be probably stealing. Well, what was the last thing we did? We found that guy dead, I know that much. Okay, yeah, we need to go and find out if somebody knows more. In that case, we can definitely go ahead and inspect everything. So I think they barely gave us permission to investigate and took the matter in our own hands. Are we gonna eat from the soup of that poor guy? Nourishment 81, yes we do. Oh no, I should use this sparingly because again the time in the game will progress sooner. Because I think that's gonna take always a couple minutes or maybe half an hour away from daylight in the actual game. Inspect.
A bed.
Whatever we can inspect, we need to inspect. Or something else to inspect. Nope. And we'll leave the body as the last, of course.
Nothing here.
Well, do we want to do the lockpick part? Again, we can practice. We can unlock it, of course, and then we're not gonna steal anything. Regardless, so it's all good. Ah, it says rope. Cobweb. Look skin. Bandages is all stealing. Of course, we're not gonna take anything. And that's essentially everything we could have seen. It's to be fair, it was quite good, decent size eyes, isn't it? So you got like a, can we call this bedroom plus storage? A quite sizable kitchen, a very nice one at that, with very good views. That's actually quite cozy, to be honest. But if you get a ladder, you can sleep up there. There is more potential for having beds and stuff like that. And this main hall again is quite good space. You can still utilize it. It's more storage there. Well, so let's inspect the torso.
Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything? What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream.
Read.
An inscription in blood. It's a pity I don't know how to read. Looks like they wanted to give someone a warning, but who? And a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
Yeah, but we are in the right place to learn that, because as we know, there is a scholar who can essentially teach us. And for some reason, even the loadings are a bit shorter right now. That's really funny. Sometimes the game doesn't go as well as now. And I checked the settings, guys, just before I started recording. So I do know as a fact, everything's on ultra, the way it should be. outside of those two minor things, the shadows and stuff, which doesn't matter, they still pretty good, but it speeds up the game quite a lot. So if you need to take some settings down, you always take the anisotropic filtering out and shadows as a first. If that doesn't help, not even holy water is gonna help you, because those two really take the bulk of the performance. Everything else is just a couple percent, maybe few frames more, but not big difference. It makes me wonder, is this even recording? Hopefully it is, otherwise I'll be mad. If you're watching this, you already know it was recording, but it seems to be going kind of faster. I have no explanation for that, so I'm a bit cautious now. What's going on? Let's... There was tons of, questionnaires, there's tons of places to go. Now I assume the scholar to teach us is in that church. No, am I right? I think it was called the Mighty and the Sword on the map. No, it says down here, visit the scribe in Ushitz. And so shall we. How much money we actually have now? 98, so the beginners is like 60, right? So we should be able to learn. No, I don't assume there's anything we can sell. I mean, some of those bottles maybe we can. It won't be that much, and we get goblet as well. That will be something. Let's actually move... Yeah, let's move those into my inventory. I want to... And clothes, look at that. There's a potential, and we can even sell this treasure map. We already used it and found the treasure. There's potential to make some money. So we should go this and then and uncover all those questionnaires to find what kind of services there are, which I assume there'll be all of them. So there's that tunnel in here, that's kind of easy to see. Hopefully that's gonna unlock soon. Come on. Unlock this as a tunnel. Nothing yet? Nope, why not? And the game is running more smoother for some reason. Am I recording? You see, it wouldn't bother me if it wasn't for the fact, like, if I'm recording and I can just load the game and, you know, and start again, and then, you know, like record it just one more time if I'm not recording right now. That's another problem. The problem is, if I'm not recording, I'll make a progress in the game. You guys will not see it. I don't have any saves in these games. I'll literally load up the game and it saves when I exit the game. And that's my save, essentially. I'm using to essentially start from where I finished. But I don't have any individual saves, so if I make any progress now and it's not recording, you guys will not see that, and that's what is upsetting me. But then again, if you watch these videos, you know that's not the case. If you're not, you will not even know about this anyway, so I'm not sure why I'm even saying this to myself. What's that? I don't know what's that. Let's carry on. More deep into the town. What was that? Thief? Bandit.
He won't get away. Somebody help me!
Got it.
Ah, which way you going?
No, I'm trying to take you down, mate. What do you mean? Watch where you're going. Give up. You wants to put me down? Are you serious? Do you say I'm armored knight and you want to fight me?
Shit! Next.
Oh, no. Let's not kill him. Well, it says kill now anyway. You can't tell me anything. Did I just kill an innocent person? Like anybody just can shout, thief, thief. You better tell me some information,
You
my friend.
showed him. Thank you, that thieving magpie. You can't trust anyone these days. And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse. Here's a small reward.
Thanks.
Well, that is a small, my friend. 4 groschen for taking my life. You must be kidding me, my friend. Well, he just got up anyway. What's going on here? Okay, So maybe he recovered. Let's see what's gonna happen next. They simply gonna ignore each other. Well, are you gonna ignore me? I'm gonna try to talk to you. Tackle.
Yeah, but.
Well, we can practice then boxing, I guess.
All right, enough.
There we go.
I give up. You hear?
Let's talk to you then.
Had enough? Yeah, you got me. For the love of God, I only stole a piece of bread. I was starving.
Well,
No excuses. Hand it over.
Here.
You got the thrashing you deserved. I hope you've learned your lesson.
I'll amend my life from the very foundations. Believe me.
well, I almost killed you because of that bread, my friend. I know you're hungry, but stealing, you know. I guess it's kind of justified, to be honest. If you got no other choice, you got no other choice. You're not gonna starve to death. In that case, lucky I didn't really kill you. I didn't want to kill you. I was hoping you're gonna say I give up, but for a moment it looks like that one slash was lethal. Pebbles. Let's go explore a bit more of this town. My trusty steed. See what kind of services can we find in here.
What was that?
You can't be serious. You blind?
never.
Well,
Yeah.
where is the main... Okay, so we must be here. There is some kind of sign in here. What is this? A trader. If you do want to trade, we have stuff to sell. But before we do that, we want to see what kind of other services, groceries.
Brave enough to try horseradish, hotter than
This is like a trainer as well.
Come now.
Pillory. Oh, that's Pillory's that. What is this place? Inn. Is there more stuff? There was more stuff across one road, I believe. Let's look at the map now. So, we must have found the scrap already. That's the logic. I'm probably going this way. So I need to come back. There's an explosive place. There's something outside on there as well. There's a church and there's two more things. Okay. Anything else I missed? No, I didn't. It's all done. So let's go first closer to the actual inn. From the other side there should be something else. A quite nice church. I can see the baker already. Is that the last thing? No, there's something more further down the road. Who are you, my lady? Oh, actually, not a lady at all. You old hag. Never mind me. Groceries. And then we also have to go all the way around, and then there is one more on the outside. We shall see the scribe first. Church, thank you. Is the bailiff? He was, most certainly. So somewhere here, I assume it must be here. It could be blacksmith. Something tells me. Okay, there's archery range in here. What is this place? Oh, archery range, of course it is. I just said it. Maybe we can have a competition, maybe we can teach us something. Well, we need some money first, I guess, but let's see, archery master.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Oh, we can ask him
I've
first.
come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Sir Hanush gives a job like that to a young fellow like you? Well, what do I care? Ask.
So you just complimented me first, and now you essentially insulted me. What the hell, man?
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a strange one. Always drinking, bad-tempered. Lord knows how he made a living. Well, maybe now I've got an idea or two.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
I didn't see much of him lately, not even in the tavern. Not till yesterday in church, as it happens.
In church, of course.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
I really don't know. As far as I know, he had no kin. I never saw him with anyone.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home at all. Wait. Are you saying he... Jesus.
That's all. Thank you.
Well, trading, actually, if he trades, he may trade, okay, a book, most likely teaching us the archery, it's definitely worse than we have, isn't it? 57 is the best they have, the best is the arrow, 125, we definitely have a better one. If he's selling, I will not buy anything anyway. Do we have a basic, better hunting arrow? It doesn't cost anything anyway. We're gonna keep all of that. So it doesn't matter. Now the question is there a contest?
Is there someone here who compete with me in archery?
I'm sure someone can be found. How good are you with a bow? So I can find you a suitable opponent.
It's the same. Okay, but we can make 30 groschen. Let's start with that. I need to practice
I'm
first.
a beginner.
Doesn't matter. At least you'll get a bit of
Okay,
practice.
yes.
Splendid. Meanwhile, I'll round up the competition. May the Lord...
Thank you, good sir.
You may shoot.
Hopefully we can make a little bit of money. For two, not too bad start. That's pretty decent. Ah, that was only one. Yeah, it's a good thing I did this first, because on the medium level I'm pretty sure I'll be behind by far a lot. They do quite a lot of trees. I assume the masters do only trees. But now it's pretty obvious I'm most likely gonna win. I think it's not too bad. Out of 7.
The contest
That's pretty
is
good.
over. Henry here is the winner.
Hooray! But I was cheating, I'm literally a beginner, guys.
For trouble.
Oops.
Wait till I tell you what happened to me. There was I, going along the road minding my own business, when all of a sudden I see this purse right there on the ground.
No. Was there much in it?
Half a dozen groschen in change.
My Christ. That was worth bending down for, eh?
Indeed. I couldn't believe it. But before I picked it up, I reckoned someone must be playing a trick on me. They were hiding in the bushes just to have a laugh. Not a soul anywhere.
Well, that's a piece of good fortune then. We ought to celebrate.
By all means. The best of it is that pair of idiots Prokop and Andra were walking right ahead of me, and they never even noticed the purse. It was lying there right in the middle of the road.
You're a lucky man.
This time, but it all evens out in the end anyway.
Aye, true enough. God's millstones will grind you down eventually.
Cool story, bro. We made easy bucks. We can go actually see the scribe first. Now it shows the scribe's supposed to be here, but I don't see any sign. Or is this the actually this must be the scribe sign? Of course it was. And is this entrance to the scribe? Master scribe, looks like that. Who is this? Villager?
My respects to you.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Leipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course. Ask away.
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
That's all. Thank you.
What, under training?
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
Was 50? That's fine.
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well start. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here.
Okay, now we go. We're just stuttering again. Sorry, guys.
Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit. There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
Read. It's kind of funny, isn't it? Some of the letters still are thrown around, so it's not exactly like, because you can't read properly yet. That's funny, but you kind of can make up what this is all about. Let's just. That's funny. That's funny. Well, it should be good enough for at least to make up sense of anything we find now. Because although it won't be exactly the text we want to see, it will be slightly distorted. We'll be able to kind of make up what it is. And we shall eat from your pot, my friend. Because my nourishment is 75. Let's see how fast will be the... There's no loading now, I don't understand. Guys, I really hope this is recording. Just talking to myself again.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
Oh shit. But it was something about being greedy. I got it that much.
That being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
Or do we? We'll see. Okay. Not sure what was that supposed to be again. That was in Latin, so it obviously doesn't understand what that was about. I just want to see out of the window. Thank you very much. Spying on ladies. Enough of that.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
Oh. I think it was the first one, but
Nutus set libertine malus ut non aliqua part drop it.
Not bad for a first try, lad. Try reading it again. Practice makes perfect.
so is this about me trying to remember it? Let's have a look. Jesus, that's quite hard. Okay. Just gonna be guessing, I guess. But if that's the same options, then obviously it will be one of the other two ones.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
Well, it won't be that one. Duales liber, it will be this one again.
Nullus est liber tam malus ut non alique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
Okay, we can read. Imagine that. A knight and a scribe. The might and the sword. And basically Superman. That brings us to the church, which should be in front of us. Must be that tall building right there. Let's try to not run over anybody. Is it none? Okay, that's good talk though. You look like you know something. Is it just villager? Never mind. Where is the entrance? All the way around. Oh shit, sorry. That looks more like a solitary confinement than a private area, but to each their own. There's obviously some work going on the church, which looks very nice.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul.
My bad. I thought it was something else.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child. All sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
Well, at least I increased my speech though. Thank you very much. Well, let's try the speech, which we police split 12. Let's see that.
But Lubosh is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people may die.
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church. If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be trusted, the consequences would be even worse than that.
Worse than the death of innocent Christians? Worse than the murderer escaping punishment?
No one escapes punishment.
We can try still too.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
God be with you.
He wants to get so drunk, he will just talk on drunkenness, and then maybe it doesn't count in the eyes of the god. I don't know. If you ask me, that's still cheating. Shouldn't count. Oh, I mean, it should count. You're good for nothing. Okay, so what can we do in the meantime? Or can we actually follow me right now? It is technically evening, or is it not? Well, we can go to the trader. Let's try to get some more money, and if we'll need more time until evening, we can do some archery contests. There's my pebbles right there. Come on, my friend. Yes, we can. I know he's only a few meters, but he's still gonna carry me there. Because this dirty road is for peasants, not for knights. Although I do realize I'm already dirty. I would prefer to avoid the mud. So that's the scribe. And down there is the trader. It is evening now, isn't it? He already went to the pub. He should be fine if we just go there and we don't have to do anything. No waiting required. Apologies. But in the meantime... Oh, okay, so they already closed down anyway. No mind then, the pub is open. Love it. Private light. Okay, where's the father? It's probably inside. Nope. Well, not trespassing though. We can still eat from the pot then. Now the loading comes in there. I was getting scared, I will not see them anymore. That's a strong sarcasm, by the way. Oh, there is the all kind of voices. Oh, there's a scribe in here as well. It says villager, but we do recognize you, my friend. There's Bailiff drinking with you in here as well. Maple, I don't know this guy. Well, he's definitely gonna give us something. Father Godwin Beat. Who is this? Goodwin's concubine. Oh, she can tell me. What the hell? But you must have told her though. Like, I don't understand what's going on in here.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'd like a beer.
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh. I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Ale
Here,
as usual.
we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of a church in Rovno. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
All right, all right.
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest.
Here.
And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
Here you are. And good health.
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ushitz, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Neuhof? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I'd take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
Here. Just as
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
satisfied.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things Jesus tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ushitz is in Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. Tongue-lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive fur. While Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny.
As you wish.
That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up, and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe.
What should we do next? I do kind of want to know, but he cannot tell us this. We know what he thinks about him, and I'm not sure if this is a good option. Oh, let's try it.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticizes the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
Oh,
thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. It's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
Of course.
That sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
We're probably gonna turn into alcoholic, but that's good for everything, right? We need to spend the night somehow.
Na kraj panu desej smutek, do mnie loi rano utek, niech już małżeński maj sad, do wczera żylne staje prach, už sej moji svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejbě jich muži, nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požadem si huby jako poslední den. Buďme se vámi, ano ráda s námi a tak vypal sudy a posaď se mi sem, tak posaď se sem a vypal je ven. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zítra je tu soudnej den, tak ale
Enough of this.
Shit, I knew it was gonna go enough.
Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped, and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can ride is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
Oh. You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
Kiss a bailiff? I'm not sure we can. But, you know, maybe it's time to be more, I don't know, we're gonna make Sir Hanush embarrassed. Oh well. No, we can't touch. Well, you got no choice, I guess. Can we block? Let's wait for him to. Well, this one is going well. I think we're gonna. Okay, he's done. Who is with who? This guy is against us, okay. Oh, fuck off, man. What's going on? Not sure what exactly happened, but I'm pretty sure we helped the priest.
Watch the step, my dear. Careful. Don't hurt yourself.
Hopefully we didn't beat up the bailiff. Where's the stairs? Yeah, well, can't barely see, my friends. Oh shit! Yeah, well, I was trying to go somewhere else, but obviously now, since we are drunk, the keyboard doesn't exactly do what you press. That's so funny. Okay, and except being drunk, we need to go sleep. Where's the best place then to ask our friend priest to give us place to rest? Okay, he went somewhere else. Perhaps there will be a place to rest for us as well. Must be here. It's quite difficult to get there, though. How do you get there in the first place? How am I supposed to get there? Or anyone? Oh, okay, wait. Just because we can't see properly, it's this way. Let's go all the way to the top. Now let's go this way. We'll have to sleep in church. Hopefully they're not gonna wake up the whole village.
Look at this beauty.
Oh my god.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
This is wonderful.
Punks. Jesus Christ.
And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Oh my god, that was definitely not a priest. Before he's not even a priest. Why is he making such a hassle about that confession thing? He's obviously punk. Don't tell me he just banged them both. Of course he did.
You old goat.
Come here.
Oh.
The priest has mounted up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
Don't tell me I'm naked. And I'm still of course tired. Jesus Christ, this priest. Can we talk to you? I don't. Alright guys, we should have this, do we have our armor and stuff? Yeah, we just need to put it on. Let's just put our helmet on, because we are stupid. And, what is this one doing? No, I wanted to find out what is this one doing. Is this curing hangover? This plus hangover effects, there we go. The effects though. Sidekick. Oh, no mind.
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
I'm not sure how much reputation we lost with local bailiff. I'm sure the hunters will not be happy about it neither. But it looks like the Mother Church will be on our side.
Godwin, you beast! Get up! Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards!
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. Didn't we have a wonderful time?
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, step on in my head. My guts. My poor suffering stomach. What was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten? Where the fuck am I? What the fuck was it? Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
Sure, I'm in the state.
You're the priest. I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me. I'd like to help you, but you can. You can do the sermon for me.
Mm-hmm.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit?
Why not?
Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Radzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there.
So you guys have a little stuttering again.
Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it if you stopped gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
What about that stuff before, my friend? Empty words. How many levels we gonna level up on the drinking party? Jesus. Yeah, well, that's exactly what I...
So all at once the confessional seal isn't so sacred?
Don't mock me. I won't give you a second chance.
Well, alright. I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubosh.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's get to it then.
It's gonna be interesting, and we're still tired, of course, and drunk. Perfect state to go out and half naked. Yeah. Do I have my helmet on? Because I do feel like that's gonna be quite a feat. I hope we still have it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. I just wanted to make sure I had my helmet on. And go in there half naked. That's gonna make an impression, for sure. Oh god, I hope this is recorded. The first time genuine reaction to all of this. Oh shit, reputation lost straight away. Well.
I thought he'd never show up. The spilled
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
Look at him. Mother of God, any minute now he'll show up.
So I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
Fuck, I was really happy I could have my helmet on.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hac facite in meam commemorationem. Brothers and sisters, You may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Great.
Now I'm curious which one of them will puke first.
Get my helmet on now. Oh shit, the drunkenness give us speech -2. Okay. Lengthy sermon. Still only 7 on there. Or we have this, okay. Lengthy.
Greetings, brothers and sisters in Christ. I am here to tell you about Mother Church and to show you through my words how she is falling into decay and abandon, how the once great mother of all Christians is losing her dignity and trading in souls like the merchants in the temple. But I am digressing.
That whelp wants to preach about the church.
One should not believe in the church, because the church is not God. God is above all things, and the church is but a means to salvation, which the prelates do not care to hear.
He's right.
Let's do this one. It's still -2. It's probably
It
best
is the
chance.
corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, enemies, injustice, hunger and chaos, failed harvests, fires, floods and other catastrophes. And it is all due to the corrupt servants of God who do not practice what they preach. They think sins can be washed away by money, and they sell indulgences, and that's bad, because sins cannot be redeemed with silver.
Prague didn't do much for his confidence.
Okay.
And what sins? They live with harlots and keep concubines, even though only marital intercourse for the purpose of procreation is pure. If someone takes a woman or man only to satisfy their own lust, who seduces them to do so but Satan? And how much darker the sin if that man is a servant of the church? Who can turn his face to God, who fornicates and then puts on priestly robes?
Nothing we don't know about already.
Harshly. Okay, that's the highest one. Let's try that.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates! Away with them!
We're fortunate to have our good father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
Oh shit.
Hear my words then. The church is corrupt, and her servants seek their own gain more than the salvation of your souls. A priest who fornicates and indulges in gluttony and intoxication is no priest at all. You would do better to be your own priests, each and every one of you, for you have no need for such Pharisees and hypocrites to attain salvation.
Yes! Down with the hypocrites! Down with Godwin!
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
Oh, he's not gonna be happy about that. I panicked. Sorry, guys.
Have you no shame, you pair of buffoons? I'll be writing to the bishop of this.
God damn it.
For shame.
Utterly blasphemous.
Can you believe such behavior? For men of the cloth to get drunk at
Well, we didn't guarantee anything.
So, is our deal still on?
Are you pulling my fucking pizzle? I couldn't have done worse myself if I'd puked on the altar.
Well, I'm no preacher.
Yeah, I noticed. And I wasn't the only one.
You can't be serious. After all that?
All what? All you making a complete hash of my sermon? You were supposed to help, not get me into even more trouble. Now I'll have the bishop on my back, and all the villagers. Just leave, I need to pull myself together.
And what am I supposed to do?
Find someone else to help you.
Well, does you good, my friend. You took my innocence. I used to be a decent knight before I met you, and in a day, or one night I should say, you turned me into a punk.
Náš tatíček nebo štíček, dají jim pán Bůh nebesa, požírali staré baby na trapáčik do lesa. Od neděle do neděle hraj muziko veselé, Katiska má roztrané, sláma trčí.
I do appreciate Paul if you can't understand that, but I can. That was quite funny. Okay, let's wash ourselves. Are we still naked? With our helmet on. Maybe it's time to start acting decent. If that's even possible now. It's almost like I was trying to sabotage myself. I'm pretty sure if I put it on, it's gonna give me a bit more charisma, I guess. Right now, why? Oh, because we drank, of course. Where's my sidekick? Is he close to me? We can move. So, which one of those is curing the effects of hangover? This was hangover effects, but I don't think that's the one. Or is it? Okay. Well, actually, I think we have one of those already. Yeah, so let's eat that one. And dried fruit and mushrooms. So it's gonna be really good. There's still some drunkenness there, and of course our energy is quite bad. I wonder if you can get some from, well, I'll have to last till next day.
Thing. The Lord have mercy. Old Smill, the stable hands, the horses.
Okay, so what are we meant to do now? How are we supposed to do anything? First thing first, let's go into player skills, because yeah, drunkenness now is up. Get a perk there. Oh really? Oh, not really. No, I don't want it. I'm not sure how this is gonna help. They have different effects, I guess. So with this one you can take more of that. It's weaker, so you can drink more. Without getting drunk. I'm not sure what effects the wine has, but it's probably better. But when somebody your hand will shake, that definitely not wanna be drunk when I'm shooting arrows, so never mind that. And I think we do have beer on here. So what is beer doing? It doesn't really show anything that will be impressive or anything like that. You know what, I'm just gonna take the wine. Just because I'm noble knight, I don't drink beer. Okay, that's some maintenance. We get Sparicus ball in there. And I'm pretty sure I wanted one of those. We already have those or what? No, we don't have. Yeah, we can learn that. If you're wearing boots, you repair your stealth sprint costs 20. Oh, that's quite good, but charisma or the 15%. Yeah, let's try that. And that reminds me, I don't have any weapons equipped. That's down because of the drunkenness, isn't it? Well, let's put it still on. And the... which one is the... 38 piercing arrows, yeah, let's do those. Okay. Well, what a night. Let's go... Shit, that quest completely vanished. Are we supposed to continue on there? That's very interesting. What are we supposed to do now? Okay, we probably lost all respect in this town though. Can still try the bear leaf if we can find him. But I think I'll be at dead end. Is that him? I don't think that's not him. Let's make sure. Innkeeper. Well, it's lucky enough we didn't end up in those. I forget what they call them. But those. After all, we even beaten up the town's guard. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to ask. Someone will ask, because he's not gonna say anything. I don't even know where he is. What could be the bear leaf? Well, on we go, I guess, on the adventure. Yeah, that's that. Oh wait, we were supposed to do something in Ushitz for the lady as well. Service of my lady. Find a from Ushitz. Stables in Ushitz for Lady Stephanie. Head groom in there. Where is the map? Wait, we can simply just click map, isn't it? Yeah. So we are up there. Yeah, let's just on the opposite side. Okay. Almost forgot about that. Actually, that was the original reason why we were going in here. And then it turned into the main quest for a moment. Ending in spectacular fail. I'm ashamed. Pretty much everything went go down badly afterwards. That's what I have for being too agreeable. I'll simply say I'm not gonna be drinking today and that'll be it. I was like, oh, it's gonna be good. Last famous words. Stables. Okay, let's check the map out again. I'm kind of lost. Haven't been here too often, so we are in here. We need to go straight and left. We need to go straight. Wait, something tells me we are already on the stables. No, horses are there. There's a sign of the stables. Okay, headgroom. Hopefully we don't have too bad reputation with him. Keeping him awake all night. Seems to be busy, but my friend, all I need is something that's for Lady Stephanie. Washek, where's the headgroom? Actually, Washek, do you know anything about the Olympic guy?
God be with you.
Seems to be okay.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
That man Lubosh who was murdered.
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself.
Okay, we'll do this quickly.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
It's the same things.
To think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the...
Okay,
I was
so it's
wondering
almost
what
the
he
same.
was up to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose...
Do you know what Lubosh was doing?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of... He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but...
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern.
That's all.
As you say, you don't know anything. Okay then. Oh.
How's the head?
So even strangers know my shame. Come on then. Come and take a closer look at Vashek the Blockhead.
I'm not here to mock.
So what is it you want?
I promised the head groom that I'd look for pie.
Well, good luck with that. I've been searching half the day. Although I have been seeing double ever since that bang on the head. So it's possible I missed something.
Can you describe pie for me?
Long face.
You
4
must be
legs.
kidding me, mate.
Well, that should narrow it down. Does he have any distinguishing features? Like a colour, for instance?
Sorry, he's a dappled grey, a stallion, and he's really fast. Though that won't help you much.
Quite the opposite. Where did you fall off, Pie?
Just south of here, between the fields and the woods, there's a crossroads where 4 paths meet. It was around there.
4 paths? So we could have gone anywhere.
Now you see my problem.
I'll be okay without the training anyway. We're very good in there. Although we can do masters again. On the other hand, actually, because I think that's gonna give you some kind of bonuses or perhaps 1 level anyway. You can get the first one for
how to ride a horse better.
60 groschen. Oh, we should have seen the trader as well, isn't it? I mean, now level 15.
I want
Do
to
we have it?
achieve mastery.
All right, but it'll cost you.
So we have level 15, we just don't have the money. 1.6k.
Maybe another time.
Maybe another time, yeah. That's kind of costly. Okay, so where is the other guy? He's still here.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
Probably already asked him to be. Oh, so it says here.
I'm looking for the local groom.
Well, you found him. What can I do for you?
The Lady Stephanie of Talmberg sent me. She said you have a roan ready for her.
Well, Chamberlain Dietrich said someone would come. We have him here, but if he's ready, I can't say. That miserable horse will let you saddle it, and walk him around the courtyard, but as soon as someone sits on him, he goes completely wild.
That horse is supposed to be presented at a noble woman's wedding. It probably won't be appropriate if he makes a spectacle of his rider. Is there anything I can do?
Try asking Vasha. For some reason, that devil horse listens to him. Then take the horse with you. Dietrich's arranged everything.
May the Lord watch over you.
Well, I mean, we are quite good at horse riding. Hopefully we can tame the horse.
I heard you have a way with the horse that unsaddles everyone else.
Yes. I suppose I do.
And how do you do it? How do you calm him down?
I'm good to him.
I wish we can do something else, but...
Well, I want to treat the horse well too. But I don't know how, because I don't know him as well as you do. Will you help me?
Liar. You want to take him away. Leave him alone.
Good luck to you.
Fuck off. Well, how do I know which one it is? Pegasus. I guess it's called Ron, but which one it is we don't know. It just says horse. What the hell?
So, has Pie turned up?
Good luck to you.
Oh, come on. So which one it is now? Oh, game, help me. Trying to do that. But okay, so he's somewhere else. Monderon is not. We are in here, so he must be on the other side. Let's see. Wish me luck, Pebbles. I guess we're gonna need him. That was the lonely horse in here, I guess. Yeah, that must have been the case. Let's inspect the horse. Wait, that's not how we inspect it. Let me inspect it like this. It's got less speed, but everything else is better. By far, I don't even know how to exchange those horses. Oh, I'm quite happy with Pebbles anyway. Okay, we can certainly do that. Which way is Allenberg? We're going this way, so we go then and to left, essentially. All the way, yeah. Those could be quite dangerous. Well, let's take the other way. Oh, never mind. No, let's go this way. It's the closest one. Straight and left. Hopefully, I can do that.
Yeah.
I know what's up with that. We can't really push him too hard. Okay, Pebbles, help me out, mate. Where are you? So you can't go as fast.
Yeah.
Because he will not like it. Can't push him. So normal pace should be fine.
Yeah.
But of course we do want to go faster, we just can't do this for too long. Let's see if I can see first time when he's got it enough and we'll also essentially ease off. Like now. I was going easier this time. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Come on, Ron. Don't do this too hard. There's no need for it to be this difficult. Right, no more sprints because we're wasting more time like that anyway. So let's just try to go normal pace and see if he's gonna still get us off the saddle. Yes, he will. So it's not definitely me, it's something else going on. A trick the guy didn't want to tell us. This is making it way too difficult though. Because we did hardly any progress, to be honest. Let's not doing this, let's go a bit faster. But what, if anything, I can do to make him not dropping down again?
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it to the bridge. No, it's instantly cancelled. This is very annoying. Okay, where is the bridge anyway? Huh? What? Why there is a bridge in the first place? Must be in here. Oh god. Yeah, thank god you're not like that.
Yeah.
I just want to see where's my horse riding again. There's the skills, horsemanship, yeah, plus 17. Comparagon reading, okay. Not interested. I'm not interested. So maybe the cheaper one. Oh, yeah, we have to start with something. Let's do that. Anything else? No. Ushitz 63 is not actually that bad. I thought it would be worse. Even Sasau hits me more. Okay guys, what are we gonna do? Maybe actually those spurs may be the problem.
Yeah.
Could be. They give bigger horsemanship, but I'm pretty sure it may be painful for the horse. So let's see what it says here. Okay, so I don't know. It should be helping. Right, the down bit at the base of a turtle. Not exactly what I imagined. Well, this is a test. And that test, yeah, it's definitely something we need to learn how to do that. There's no chance, it doesn't matter how fast we go in. The rules.
Yeah.
We have to find out how to fix this. Now the horse is a pain in the ass. Could be the spurs, but I don't know, they're supposed to give me better horsemanship. Oh, maybe too steep.
Yeah.
Let's go a different way then.
They are. May he have mercy.
Where is...
Yeah.
somewhere here, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't shot again. He needs to tell me. He needs to tell me now, otherwise I'm gonna be bound to beat him. I'll stop being knight. I'll fucking kick his ass. Where is he now? That's Groom. It's not you I'm looking for. Where is he? Where is he hiding? What a knob. Okay, let's try this.
So I don't think I can handle that horse.
Need some help then, do you?
Well, yes.
Try asking Vasha. For some reason that devil horse listens to him. Then take the horse with you. Dietrich's arranged everything.
You told me the last time. I don't even know where Zashek is. Where is he? Is he sleeping or something? I'll have to eat from your pot, I'm afraid. At least the rain is gone. Oh, he probably wasn't. Oops, I'm trespassing anyway. Probably wasn't sleeping. Let's see if he's gonna be back. The promise is we'll need to beat this out of him, I guess, in the end, and I'll have no restrictions this time. I'll simply force him. If the game lets me. No time for games.
One last time. How are you able to handle the horse?
I'm good to him.
Listen, you fool. I don't have time for this nonsense. Either you tell me how to calm that miserable horse down, or I'll beat it out of you.
Help! Bad man! Bad man!
May the Lord watch over you.
Okay, try it. I promise you this. Oh, I am a knight.
Mrka!
What? Oh, stop it.
God! Take that!
Try it again.
You fucked up there!
Oh, you fucked up. Man.
Damn!
Come here. I'm Master Swordsman. What do you think? I'll do it with my fists. Alex, come on. Okay, try again.
Well landed. God damn.
Oh, that's a kick, his special attack. Oh, cute, cute, cute. Now I know how to use my legs. That's gonna change the game, mate. Do you have enough? Tackle him. He's gonna get away.
For fuck's sake!
Nope. Ain't an option.
Come here, quick! Alarm!
Get him. Why there's no
Quick,
grapple?
everyone! Come here! Damn it! Alarm! Somebody! Help!
Okay. That didn't go well.
You there! Stop!
Pebbles, get me out of here.
Don't move a muscle! You! Stop right where you are!
You need to jump over that.
Hey, you! Halt!
And over this. And Pebbles, you need to save my back now. You ain't going to jail. Okay, well, that didn't go well. What about the idiot just ran away? Okay, so now we're out of the fight. Should be fine. If that asshole thinks I'm gonna leave him alone, it's not an option. Let's see if we forget about what happened or not. What is the money icon on there? Oh, god damn it. Stupid boy. Well, that didn't go well. We definitely need a place to stay. What time is it now? It's still only 5 o'clock. Okay, let's just ignore everything. We're gonna go explore somewhere where we haven't been yet. So let's say this way there. Wait for the night. We'll find place to camp. Lay that head down, and then we're gonna come back and try our luck again. But perhaps all of that in the next episode. I'll see you guys later.